Ayatollah of rock and rolla.
Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Pride. We got an awesome show for you guys tonight. We got Oldonado right here to my right. We got Fowler. We got Blockchain Poodles out of retirement.
Oh.
We got the Greek DeFi Guru. We got Steve from Wave M Studios. We got Matt from Wave M Studios, better known as Cosmic Force in the house.
What's
going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How you doing, Pride?
All right, let me start my recap off as I usually do. Our ETH sacrifice. Anybody want to take a guess what we're at?
500?
Close. $548,217.
I was gonna guess
sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. I'm totally convinced you were. I have looked for a couple of days, so that was an honest guess.
Okay. And we started the week off. Of course, the big topic was the SEC staking ban. Of course. Yeah. We got the news articles from Brian Legend pop up every day. And we got our Discord numbers. Anybody can guess what our Discord numbers are?
881.
What is it? What'd you say?
Almost 20.
20,000. Discord members.
Are they real though?
Right, of course. I was gonna say that. Everybody says.
Why aren't they following the Greek?
Everybody says they're bots. So that's the big thing. Was just everybody saying they're bots. I don't know.
They're all bots. Yeah, haters.
And then we had Plan B making his debut on the Cosmic Force AMA.
That was very cool.
Well.
So that was
He did a good job.
We got to see some awesome footage from you guys. Anything you guys want to go over that y'all might have missed from the AMA that you want to bring up? Any questions or concerns that the community asks and you want to bring them up to answer those questions?
I tell you what, it's all going to, we just we go with the flow tonight, and then you're going to just chuck them questions in when we're not, we've got a guard down and we're just going to let all the bombshells go, aren't we? So that's what's going to happen tonight. I know it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This is no hijack,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's in the house. We got
Don't be shy. We've hijacked Pride stream before. It was fun.
I was gonna say it's Pride stream.
No rules.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
We got John
last time.
Big John. Big hello from New Mexico. LVG. Let's go. Mexico's in the house. Inspired Life Goes. Hi everyone. Looking forward to the stream. LVG. Anybody got questions? Of course, put them in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
And Pride really likes super chats. Send him super chats.
I love super chats.
Yeah. He's a super guy. He deserves super chat. Yeah.
Send me super chats for Pride.
There we go. Yeah. Inspired Life Goes. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. These YouTubers are constantly putting in the work. That's right. It's a lot of hard work putting these videos in every single day. Bam.
Except the Greek. I've been on strike. I don't know what I'm doing.
Where's it? I need an air horn. Where's the air horn at, Odie?
Yeah, I've got to say one thing. I saw these guys. They're all limbering up before the live show. They're all going, all right, come on, get the weights out. Let's get ready. Get ready. So here they are.
Rody. Harabana. I never heard of new person. Can't wait. Okay. And of course, I got to read my own Crypto Pride. Hello, everyone. Hit that like and subscribe button.
At least you didn't give yourself
that's a good
compliments idea. Like me.
Teddy was here. Charles, hello, Prado, Greek, Odie, Curtius. Where's Curtius at? I don't see him. Get in here, Curtius. Chalk.
He's on Hawaii time, man. He's just mahalo.
And our poodles and all of our amazing Vulcan YouTubers.
Curtius will be here at 7:55.
Yeah. Oldonado Crypto, what's up, rock and rollers? Cosmic Force, let's go.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoa.
Vulcan, hello, Vulcan Army. It's Friday.
Did you guys see the Cosmic Force NFTs?
Yeah.
You saw those?
Oh, no, what are them?
The cadets?
Listen,
Yeah.
I have been like,
Never heard of it.
going through
Never
some
heard.
things. I'm just getting updated on a lot of things because I've got,
No,
things
you've been
going
busy,
on.
man. Yeah.
But I saw those NFTs today, man. Those things are nice.
Ah.
You're gonna have to send the link, man, because like,
You gotta get you one.
yeah.
And I heard
Coolers, you gotta get one.
it's only
Yeah,
what,
we've
like,
got to sort Poodle out, I think. Yeah.
I heard there's only 46 OG NFTs left. Is that true?
Is that
Yep.
right? Something like that?
If
What
it's
is it?
still
What is-
a 56, a 53 bought, then that would be 46.
Yeah.
And what are they going for? What's the price of those NFTs right now?
The OGs are multiple prices. So the top one was 5,000, like that got snatched up by Mr. No Fame, and then the second one
Yeah.
was Brian Legend.
He got one. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Cool.
dearest at the moment is probably about 4,000, and then the cheapest about 500. There's a bit of a range there, So people want to be in the single digit, So
Didn't
they're
they
the more.
launch it like one BNB?
No. We've always been using BUSD, But
BUSD.
for our sins, we're quite happy with BUSD. By the way, there's plenty there, so it's nothing to worry about too much, So we're happy that. Well, let's put it a different way. It could actually work for us because it's like you want to get rid of your BSUD, just send it our way. No, but seriously, it's all going well, and we appreciate all the support we're getting. So thank you, everybody.
Good. All right.
Go check them out, guys. Check out those Cosmic Force NFTs, man. They are cool. With utility, though. With utility, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk
exactly.
about that later. No worries.
Yeah. DR says hello, guys. Provis, Lofties, what's up, Pride and Vulcan fam? Marshall, hello, Vulcan fam. Great Friday night show. I am sure. Love and light to you all. And speaking of Mr. No Fame with the number one NFT.
There he is.
There he
Hello,
is.
everyone.
Nice.
What's up, bro?
Samantha, hello, everyone. Nice to see you guys. Mega Warzone, what's up, all? I know he's a big one too. Mega Warzone, he's big into Cosmic Force. Donald Rex Gaming, everything is pumping, especially Mimi tokens. Charles, Vulcan's revolutionary fix is 44 APY. Generously daily fixed payout and quarterly Firestorm coins burns have me convinced Vulcan is going to jump to 1,000 per vol in the first month and only going up from there.
Wow.
Man, I'm starting to see a lot of these $1,000 projections. So
Yeah, there's been a lot of them.
yeah, a lot.
It might be 1,000 for like a second.
Yeah, right. And it's just gonna go right.
Well, like Spike Up, it's like, oh, I got it. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
You got 20.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be just making a cup of tea. It's like, I'll just go and make a cup of tea.
I know, right?
Oh no.
I got Kelly Productions with a super chat. It's for pride, but it's for Greek. Oh my god. For pride and for Greek and for pride, for Greek pride. Okay, Crypto Pride, Vulcan Pride, DeFi Pride. Yes, I've been drinking. All right. Okay.
I love that.
Well, thank you,
Kelly
Kelly Productions.
That's
And Greek's
awesome.
And Greek's not even here to see his super chat. God damn it. Where we at?
Be sure to hit like and subscribe
Yes.
for Crypto Pride, everybody. 54 people out there. Let's get that smashing that button.
Yeah.
Hit those
Smash
buttons.
Eris says, "What's up, Biz Entertainment? Good evening, gentlemen. Bad veteran CFOG 76 registered after the AMA the other night. Oh, Cosmic Force OG number 76.
Ooh, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
LVG.
That was yesterday, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad bod veteran. What a good name
Dad
to
bod.
be. What?
Dad bod.
Oh, sorry, dad
Yeah.
bod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dad bod.
I've got my glasses on. Yeah. Dad bod.
So as
But,
far as I
yeah.
guess Cosmic Force, how far are we in? Are we still on projections to launch day one? You say?
When you say day one
Like,
of
let's
what?
say May 1st. You guys projected to launch May 1st. Are you
All
ready
right,
to launch May 1st?
Yeah, I think what we're saying is that we want to launch officially and properly within the first month of Vulcan launch. Because
Okay.
even though we've going to have testnet very shortly, we still need to do some things on live and make sure everything's in place before we can launch as well. So we're just saying within the first month of Vulcan launch.
Yeah, and
So,
this launch, this launch isn't going to be. Yeah, it's going to be the scaled down version as we're still building it. So we want to get stuff to people before 1 year's time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
Even a year's time, that's kind of tight, right? I mean, it may take even longer, correct? Because it's so complex. Would that be accurate to say?
Well, it's like, when is it finished? That's the real question. When is it finished?
Yeah.
You can get to a point where people are like, wow, this is amazing. Like Assassin's Creed 1 has like only 4 weapons or whatever, right? And then you look at Assassin's Creed, the latest ones, and it's just ridiculous. People like the old one.
Never finished.
It's never finished, But we can start it.
Mhm.
We can have it ready.
That's awesome.
for someone.
Chris Sassa, good evening, gentlemen, and Greek. Long time no see. All right. And Greek, I don't know if you were missing Greek. I got super chat for you too. It's right here. This super
And
chat.
I'm glad they're coming for you.
So that's for you. It's for Greek. Okay, that's your super chat, Greek.
This is for all the videos I haven't released this week.
Poodles, you had a question, Poodles?
No. I just want to play the game. I'm excited to play the game. There's people that are excited to be involved with the NFT side of it, the crypto side of it. I like playing. Like I'm like Fowler. Fowler loves playing the games, and that's like me. I just can't wait to get my hands on the game.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
Yeah.
this is why we want to give gameplay as quick as possible. So, but we're not looking for, how can I say, like, multiplayer, like, multi-worlds and all sorts of different sort of gameplay on day one, where day one happens to be like 2 years down the line, because for me, that's no good. Before we were talking to Fowler about this, and so the way we're going to be building up is through the cadet. You register as a cadet. We've got the alpha cadets, we've got the OG cadets, and basically gameplay is going to start. When I say fairly simple, it's still going to be damn good. Just you wait, and a lot of it will be through the simulators. And if you watch the AMA, you saw that you've got some space shooting scenes where you're actually flying through asteroids, and you've got a bit of skill going on. You're shooting like the enemy, and a little bit of space target practice, and learning how to fly the starfighter. And as the game progresses over the weeks and months, then it's going to get more and more complicated. There's going to be activities in the real world. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But the main thing is, it's all about the leaderboards. It's about winning rewards, and it's about building this metaverse. Not us, not me and Matt and Mike. It's basically, we're going to be building it together. So we're always going to be looking for input from you guys and the community on, the good ideas to put in there. So that's what it's all about.
Cool. We got super sticker from 12 Wise. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Fowler, I know we were talking earlier. You had a question for him for Cosmic Force?
Not really. I got a lot of my questions done in the AMA, and
Okay.
I think probably the one question I do have. Okay, well, not even have, just a suggestion I thought of. Don't build everything for the player. So like when this multiplayer does come, right, and this this metaverse and everything, I know there's going to be a while before that happens, but just in case I'm not around or whatever, always remember, don't give them all the tools. And what I mean is, when the game starts, allow them to build it. Like, allow them to get used to it and build, versus you giving them, let's say, like a ship. Let's just say a ship, for example. If you can have it where the parts build the ship, and this is just a suggestion. Again, this is just something I'm trying to break down. If they could build it and get it out there into the world as almost like the marketplace you see in Eve, right? they're able to build these ships, and their ships can either make the money or there could be a use case for it. So that just builds that feeling as a gamer that you're like really being immersed, and you're kind of what you're doing and the time and effort that you're putting in is dictated on that marketplace versus like a whole ship. You getting a whole ship and just putting it on there and somebody buys it, and then they just kind of like they either sell it later on or get it blown up. It just feels like players get more grasped in the game when they feel like they're building. It's kind of like
you're saying more. You're more than just NFT stuff, but actually like inside the gameplay, a bit like when you start No Man's Sky.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't just fly. You have to do stuff to get it started.
Exactly.
Well, or like Minecraft, where it doesn't tell you like what to do. You just have to
kind of
figure it
just
out.
put it together. Yeah, you kind of just put it together, and it kind of just rewards the player feeling like they accomplished something. And then two, everybody just can't do this. That's what kind of feels like. You kind of like it's a skill, and that skill, it pays off for that person. It kind of gives a lot more value to the items that you're selling as well.
Nice. That was good. That's a good one.
I love it.
We got a Dysfunctional Junction. Been out of the Vulcan loop for a few weeks. When is the launch? And where is Prado tonight? You've been out. The launch has been delayed. I'm going to say late April, early May. Prado, he can't get on my live streams on Friday night because he has to work early in the morning.
Poor Prado.
We got another super chat.
That's why his videos are always in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got another super chat from Kelly Productions who's drinking tonight. So I hope he keeps drinking because he keeps sending super chats. I saw some third-person gameplay. Reminds me Battlefront. Will you have melees, grenade bouncing, one button cover mechanics, sniping? Will there be complex hitboxes like shooters do, headshots, etc.?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, Battlefront is like some of the biggest inspiration in the level design and that sort of style. I don't know if you guys seen Battlefront, but it looks amazing. It is amazing. So
played it. Yeah. I was a sniper. Oh man, you were dead. If you were in my gun sights, you were dead. From a very long distance, you were dead. Those were the best shots ever. I loved it. I love sniping.
And those maps are big as well.
Speaking of
they're gigantic.
Speaking of sniping, I've seen the video with the guys, shooting the guns and like I guess wherever he was at. Is there gonna be a lot of action? Not in the jet, mostly like on land action.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying there. So what it is, the jet action that we've developed so far is more the jet in the simulator. So it's the training. So what you're seeing there, you're not seeing the full immersion of the real video. So it's really weird because we've got the concepts of a game within a game. So when you're in the simulator, the world around you is a little bit more simple, and there will be different variations of that. But the point is that you're going through the training, how to fly the jet, and in the base that you'll walk around when we launch the game, there will be the actual jet there being built, and maybe we'll take some of the like Fowler's inspiration on there, where you help to actually build the jet, and at some point you'll be flying the real jet near world missions, and then the graphics will expand, and basically you can start traveling out further. So sorry, the short answer is yes, there's going to be a lot of jet and space action in Cosmic Force.
Yeah, we want like land, air, sea, all that stuff.
I was just gonna say, man.
Just like Battlefront, but like bigger, And I know that Star Wars are actually building an open. They are building an open world. So yeah, this year is kind of a bit nuts for like Star Atlas, Star Citizen, Star Field, Star Wars. So we got Cosmic Force. So a lot of different games that are similar to what
the
we're
Star
doing right
Citizen
now.
really the Star Citizen really counts though. I mean, come on.
It does not count. Invested in and
Well, it counts its money. I don't know.
well, they do
Yes,
count their
yeah.
money. I mean,
I've seen new
God,
videos,
Count the
you know.
money.
almost $500 million invested so far. Over
You guys
the
want
last
to buy another ship?
Wow.
You guys ready to buy
I bought a
another ship?
$300
different
ship.
planets, looting, and things like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've got a
The
pretty.
thing that I thought was cool when I bought, I can't remember the name of the ship that I bought. It's a big freaking ship. It's like a carrier. You could fly the bridge. You could have 3 of your buddies with you doing different things. You know, this one's taking care of shields. This one's taking care of, weapons and stuff. And you can fly together. But there's only one star system you can go to. You can barely land on anything, and it ain't going anywhere fast. The
Wow,
ideas
yeah.
behind Star Citizen are unreal, but it's never
Yeah.
going to be done. It's always going to be almost there for another 20 years or another
Yeah,
10
I mean,
years.
Maybe maybe we need to sympathize a little bit for these big games that are being built, because at the same time they're like building the games engine, and then by the time they've got to a point where they're releasing the next version, it's like, oh, we need to update our game engine because it's not good enough to do what we want it to do, and so they're playing catch up all the time. And
Yeah.
for us, we're really, really privileged because Epic have created Unreal 5 now, and they make it open for indie developers like ourselves to use the full set of tools to do what we need to do. So this means we've got a real big jump to get the quality there, and we're making the most of it.
And Matt was saying that another I guess like good reason to be on Unreal Engine is the fact that you guys can if the game engine eventually updates. So far it's supposed to be able to update a lot easier, the engine itself.
Yeah. You can move stuff into newer versions. As far as I know, fairly simple. Sometimes the only problem is when you have like certain things that you've downloaded right from a marketplace. It's like, oh, only supported for 4.68 or whatever, right? And you're using 5. All right, now you're using 5. You're using 5.1, the version of Unreal, and it's like, all right, this doesn't work in Unreal 5.1. We have to wait a few months until it's supported. So you kind of take a massive risk when you update your engine. But the thing is, we're using 5.1, which is the latest version, and there isn't really going to be any benefits for newer versions for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This was a massive update.
Yeah, it was.
I got a question. How will you guys be able to personalize any items in the game or customize anything to make it kind of tailored towards you or your
Good question.
This is definitely what we want to incorporate in there. And I think in the AMA there was a question about in-game, is there going to be downloadable assets, right?
Yeah.
And so because needing to be connected to the blockchain as well, we're going to be connected to the internet. But what we can do, we can actually use that facility to be able to download like any personalized sort of
like skins
item.
almost, like
Yeah. So what one thought is, the obvious thing is, you can put new skin on your Starfighter, but also we want to get it a bit more personal than that, so you can have your own little logo on the side of the Starfighter, for example.
Cool.
I know Fowler, he wants an orange OG suit, so we know that already.
Sunburn orange.
Sunburn orange, so it's in the specification, that we got to make it color selectable.
You ever seen that movie with Matt Damon when he's like on Mars, stuck on Mars?
Oh, that is a fantastic movie.
The Martian, that is the best movie.
That's a good movie.
That orange right there. That's the perfect orange.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
hey, Steve, I got a question.
Oh, that's
go ahead. Sorry.
No, go.
I played Elite Dangerous for a couple of years a while back, and they before I stopped playing, they incorporated something that I thought was kind of fun. And I don't know if this is in the vision of your game. No harm, no foul either way. But they incorporated when you're flying your spaceship to a moon or a planet, and you're entering the outer atmospheric layers. You have to actually enter the atmosphere properly, or you'll burn up your ship, blah, blah, blah. Do you have anything like that envisioned, or will you just be able to fly down to the surface of the planet or the moon and then go about your business?
Well, I can talk
That makes
about
sense
this
the way I'm asking that?
Yeah, I can answer that if you want. Because I know about Elite Dangerous, and as far as I know, that is more realistic in the spaceships and all that other stuff, right? Not like
kind of
like more
not
more
better,
realistic
just
than-
different.
Yeah. Because I I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to watching people talk about, like, all right, we're gonna talk about these spaceships from this universe. How realistic is this? And one of the things that kept coming up was Elite Dangerous, right? And I kept going on about this spaceship. So yeah, man, I'd like, in terms of like actually going down to the planet, a lot of these games are just like it's like less than a flipping airplane flight down to the ground. I'm like, what? And I've seen some crazy concept gameplay that never got finished, where the whole spaceship's like rattling. You see the flames coming up, and I'm like, that's so cool. Like, let's do that.
I'm taking notes with all this lot, by the way. Market research.
Well, and I didn't know if that's the vision for your game, so you understand why I'm not comparing. I'm just asking if that's the way you're thinking about going, or
we want it more realistic in all the ways that count. But
Well,
keep
have you
fun
guys
gameplay.
have you guys heard of a game called Dual Universe?
Kind of.
No.
Kind of, yeah.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's a MMO. It's a ground space sandbox game as well. It has the same mechanics, actually. If you check it out, I actually played it. It had mining and stuff in it. It's pretty cool. They actually went down. You can go down into the planet and be inside, like you could like be in the core of a planet and be mining. And it's first person. It's first person as well. And it has the same mechanics that Odie's talking about, where you have to have so much thrust out of the ship. You can't beat the ship, has to have a certain amount of weight. If it's too heavy, it can't break atmosphere. Stuff like that. Like all types of realistic
running into the sun.
Yeah. You can't, in order for you to do like warping and stuff, like you have to slingshot with the planet's gravity. So you have to stay on the outer edge of the atmosphere.
We like that concept, yeah.
Yeah,
We're now adding to their timeline though for getting it finished.
You guys gotta check out Dual Universe. Dual Universe is a good like reference. Just check out. Like it was pretty good. It was pretty, and it have like what I was talking about, like that shipbuilding type of deal. Like you can buy whatever engines you want. You can buy all these parts. You can do all types of different things, but they has to meet a certain the motherboard can only, just like a computer, the motherboard can only handle so many parts. It can only handle certain parts and etc. like that. And you could build ships, like different types of ships, and you actually build the exterior and stuff with different type of metals, and the metals do different type of things, reacts to the space and everything. It's a really great reference, and it's a game that's not like, they never really got their wings, I'm guessing, to per se, but they do with the community that they have.
Yeah, are the different parts, would they be called like modules, something like that?
Yeah,
modules.
Yeah.
It's a shame because there's so many games that are out, and it's like, what's the difference between Cosmic Force and all these other ones? And it's a difficult question to answer, except that Vulcan, and we're doing our very best.
Yeah,
Well, we appreciate your efforts, and thanks for hearing my question. Because again, I didn't know which way what you're thinking. You got a lot of stuff that's behind the curtain we can't hear, we can't know about yet. You got all these secrets, so just appreciate you hearing what we had to say.
I think there's no like big secrets. It's more to do with we've got a lot of things to build. Like, of course, this initial round of NFTs and that, there's more rewards coming back to the people that trust in us and actually like decide, all right, I want to be part of Cosmic Force. And a lot of the input there is going to go towards development, and we need to build that up. And as time goes on, there's going to be less and less rewards for new players that come on board, and they're going to get more, like Mike said on the AMA, they're going to get more of a completed game, but they get less rewards in like percentages of discount that they can get, and all of the things that early adopters like get from the beginning. So it is going to take time to build up the game, and it may be something that we get to like version 3, and this is like 6 or 8 months down the line, and we already know that there's going to be another 6 or 7 versions. Or when does it stop? It could be that with the community and with everything going on, that it just keeps growing and growing. And one thing that we're very adamant about is the physics of everything. For example, teleporting. We thought about it. We thought, no, we can't have teleporting. It's going to stop certain gameplay because you're doing something that really doesn't exist. So we want to try to keep it as real as possible. And, we look at films like Star Wars. They push it to the limit in some respects, with the other crap, the other, what do you call them?
The hover. Well, they have hover in pretty much all the spaceships,
isn't it? Exactly,
yeah.
But warp drive.
Yeah. So there's certain things that we're gonna allow, but then there's other things that we go, no, that's definitely not, because science isn't good enough for that. Maybe in 500 years, 1,000 years, but who knows at what point in the future this game is set.
Yeah, we're trying to stay away from magic.
Yeah.
That's what I need, because I'm not a good gamer, so I just hope it's easy enough for me to be able to do. I'm a 2-button guy.
Yeah, man, we'll make a Greek version. Version.
Yeah, just call it the slightly pathetic version, and it aims for you, and all you have to do is press shoot.
Cosmic farce.
All right, so we got a super chat from Kelly Productions again. Thank you for your support. A lot of gamers I know are hyped about this game, Cosmic Force, by the way. Star Citizen, on the other hand, is an upset. But like No Man's Sky, will this be a sandbox procedural generation maps? Also, will ships burn on entry as well?
So, at the moment, because we thought about like completely procedural stuff. At the moment, no, we're not doing anything that's procedural. We're doing stuff that we're actually building, because we have 7 planets in the solar system that we have right now. So when it comes down to it, it's like in the future, right? The only way to do stuff without losing your mind, especially a team our size, is to do procedural stuff. But the way that No Man's Sky does it, we're not going to do it like that. We're going to do it, if we were to do it more, we would do it more like Starfield, where Starfield kind of they have stuff that they've actually built, and they use that and they implement that in the procedural aspect of these planets. Where No Man's Sky, they actually do it with just code, with parameters, which kind of makes it look more samey, since it's a different color. All the animals kind of look similar to each other, So yeah, and we've already talked about the spaceship thing. Will it, can you mess up the spaceship if you fly it too fast? Yeah, why not? There's consequences in this game.
So the thing is, we want it to be easy to play. We want to have that Greek button, you know, that Greek autopilot and all that kind of stuff as well. But we want to allow people. Sorry,
I'm not even joking. I am so bad at shooter games.
That's why I'm
It's the
laughing.
worst.
I got a question for you guys.
So bad.
A quick question. Is it any way you can do like a bonus section where you bring the old Cosmic Force back for people that want to play that? I remember playing the old one myself, but would that be an option?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna like say something now for the first time right here.
Boom!
Right.
Mic drop.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this is what we've got planned, right? So at some point, everybody that's part of Cosmic Force, and it may be you got some Cosmic Force token, or you're an alpha, or you're a cadet, or whatever. We're going to release, and this will be to everybody. We're going to release an NFT which actually contains the source code, right? The source code and the full game of the original game. It'll come with a file that tells you how to install on your PC and play the original game.
All right.
But
Cool.
I'm gonna say something even further, right? And this is what we're gonna try and do. We want to have and I say try and do because we're mixing like, right? You've got to imagine, that this game, the original game was written in machine code for the Commodore 64, right? It's in 8-bit. So it literally is for it to run. It needs the ROM, and it needs a complete emulation of a Commodore 64. And if we can work out how to emulate a Commodore 64 in Unreal Engine, then maybe in the mess room we can have an arcade section like we see behind Fowler, and there could be an arcade machine in there to play the original. So, but in the first instance, at some point we'll release the original game to every single person that's part of Cosmic Force.
Nice.
That is so awesome.
You heard it first here on Crypto Pride.
Yeah.
Pride.
Compton 310 says Greek looks like a fake ass DJ.
At least he's not talking about my chicken arms today, so I'll take it.
Oh man, I had to show that one. That was
Hey
fun.
Steve, you remember the let's see, in the UK it was called the ZX1000. In the United States it was the Timex Sinclair personal home computer back in '81. Do you remember that one at all? It came out before the Commodore, before the VIC-20 actually. That was my second computer.
In the UK, the Sinclair ZX80 and the ZX81, and it was it was like a little doorstop. It looked like a little doorstop, a little black doorstop.
Yeah. Cassette tapes used to be able to get the game code in and out and everything. That was my second computer. I'm just thinking, we're talking about your original Cosmic Force, the 8-bit back in the Commodore days. And
here it is. It's like going into the past. You'd put the cassette tape in and you'd press play and you'd set it loading, and then you'd wait 20 minutes. You'd go make a coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
You go walk the dog, and then you come back, and then it'd be loaded.
Odie,
you forgot one step. You're supposed to blow at it first.
Yeah, that's Nintendo.
and I know people that the only way that it would load is if they turn the cassette deck actually upside down, and then it would actually load. But one thing I'm going to tell you about Cosmic Force, we actually released it on cartridge, which means that it's actually in ROM, and then like flashable ROM, and we could plug it directly in the back there. So the version that we released to you guys will be instant load. You won't need to wait for it to load.
You were just getting me nostalgic with what you were talking about with that's cool. What were you saying, Brian?
I was saying you're showing our age. Next you're gonna want to bring back Texas Instruments, right?
Yeah.
No, those weren't very good. Those computers sucked. I never liked them. My first computer was an Osborne 1, and most people have never even heard of that. But it was the first portable home computer that ever came out. It was in 1980, and had two 5 1/4-inch floppies. No hard drives didn't exist at that time.
My first was a Commodore 64, and I remember playing Cosmic Force.
Well, you would have played stuff like the Cosmic Force because it was based on Defender and Galaxian and a lot.
Yeah, I noticed the similarity. Yeah.
But as I said before, we only actually wrote it about 3.5 years ago. You see?
Oh, so that's Defender then.
Yeah, no, I mean Cosmic Force is a new game, but we based it on old games, so that's why it's got the nostalgia there, and we want to carry on that through into the new Cosmic Force. You know, so we've got a little bit of nostalgia in there, but modern gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah, like so many people are convinced that they played this as a kid, and we've never said it. You know.
No, you guys never did. That's why.
It's Defender. It's Defender.
Well, I said it. I said it with Curtius and that. Like on the first time, I was like, you know, it didn't come out like when people were kids, you know.
Yeah.
Steve, you know, my first video game was Zork, the original Zork.
Back in the day.
Display only.
I remember that. Was it like enter room 1? There's a window on a door. Press L to go left.
Yeah, and then it would say, you can't go left, stupid. You can't see where you're going. Maybe you need to get something, and then you'd have to tell it, well, turn on my flashlight. And you say, and it would give you these smart ass answers like, wait, well, stupid, you can't look if you don't have, you know, how are you going to find the flashlight? Then you'd have to say, okay, look over here, look over there, and then pick up flashlight. And it was fun. So I guess it wasn't really a video.
That's the first version of Cosmic. Yeah, the first version of Cosmic Force. We're going to release it as text only. You know, just for people that might not have a graphics card or something. You know.
I remember Cubert.
Oh yeah, that was a cool game. That was cool. Zaxxon.
Yeah, Jason Hayes. Hey y'all. Great to see everyone. The Bush Burner. What's up, folks? I'm behind the comments. Dino Rex Gaming, Polydoge is killing it today. Just ate another 0. They are also releasing their blockchain Polydoge chain. Okay.
See Daylight today?
Yeah.
Daylight's up 113%.
At Biz Entertainment, at Matt, how big of a map will each planet space have? Will the players hit invisible walls?
So at the moment, you know, when we first start looking at this stuff, we start seeing like, all right, Star Citizen, how long is that taking to be completed? Oh, Starfield, how long is that going to take? And then it kind of blew my mind when you actually look on how to make planets and have the gravity, you know, align with the planets and go around and have it all load and unload. And it kind of made my brain explode for a bit. So the first stuff that we're doing right now, it's not going to be around the whole planet. There will be a limit to the first stuff, but eventually there won't be. Eventually, you will be able to fly between planets just as freely as you're able to drive to the shop.
Yeah. So imagine that, you know, I mean, you see a lot of games and basically when you're going from one place to another, you go into like warp drive and then, you know, there's like lines spinning past you, all that kind of stuff going on, and in the background it's actually loading the next area that you're moving to, you know. So sometimes you might have to do some magic like that, but the vision that we do have, the vision that we have is that you don't need to do that. That everything will be there, everywhere will be there.
Yeah, because Unreal allows that. You know, the world that you can make is like still. I think you can make a world, a space bigger than what Starfield is currently at now, and that's got like 1,000 planets. Yeah.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Dino Rex Gaming, Charles' upcoming bull run will be bigger than we ever seen in crypto. Daniel Prado's here. What's up?
What's up?
I think he just left. He just said that he had to bow out. He's going to bed, I think.
Okay. Well, here's a question. Am I going to be in the game, Steve? Not much, but maybe I can be the main guy if possible.
You could be a sergeant, you know. It could be like come on, guys.
Well, we need some villains, don't we? We need the Overlord.
I'll be a villain. I'll
Darth Vader. You are my father.
But like I was saying,
Super New Jersey Blixen mode.
I know I asked this question earlier. I know y'all can change the avatars and stuff like that. Are you guys able to like personalize the avatars?
I'll tell you what, Crypto, tell us exactly what you want. Come on.
Me. I want me in the game. I want me in the game. Is that possible?
Right. Just say it. Just say it.
Yeah.
Right. Can we put Can we put Crypto Pride in the game? What do you reckon, Matt?
Yeah, we'll just just send us a few videos of your face, and we'll just scan it. And we'll put it in.
Just
You know, Steve, I already told you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have VR.
I want a OD Ninja mode. So like you get enough power ups, then you have like a 10-second like OD Ninja God mode where you can wipe everybody out in the room.
Yeah,
we'll have the obstacle course, parkour section.
Cheat code.
Is there, speaking of avatars, is there any classes currently right now? Like, or plans to have classes, like different characters, different abilities, or?
Yeah, I think at the moment there's only when I say classes, I don't like the word class as such. The OGs, they're going to be able to be a little bit more customized than the alphas to start with. But in the same way that you can build up your skill level in various other games, that there will be that, and that'll include like whether you become an expert miner or like pilot or sniper or all things like that. So whether hand-to-hand combat you can do kung fu or or you can do the old ninja sort of fighting.
There is a thing.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There is a thing where we kind of want to stay away from the RPG. You haven't reached this number, so you can't do this. You haven't reached this number, so you can't pick up this weapon yet. Which to me sounds ridiculous. So we're trying to kind of steer away from the number system that a lot of the RPG stuff has, and we'll do it in a different way,
And we're trying to make it more like interactive, that you're not like clicking a button to like do something. You've got a menu there, and it says, right, you're going to do such and such, and you go into the third menu, click the 6th option, and you click a button, and then it does something. We're trying to get away from that as much as we can and make it more interactive, like you're actually there. I mean, the idea with this is we want people to feel like you're actually there, and maybe we'll do the like virtual reality sort of headset option in the future as well. It's all up for grabs, and that's what's exciting about it.
All right, I'm gonna flood y'all DMs with my pictures of my face very, very soon. Get ready.
We've already got them. Already got them.
Yeah, good. Dino Rex Gaming, Vulcan $600 in 1 month, safe food with no utility, did 330 USD.
Wow. I'll take it.
Let's see. Got a lot of comments I'm missing.
Oh, there was me.
Miss Worldwide says, "Hello, hey Matt and Steve, long time no see."
Well, I've got to say one thing. We love Mrs. Worldwide, even though she nearly ran us over. But there you go. That's a different story. It's not to be said on the live stream.
Yeah, she almost fell in the marina.
Can you guys make our game?
Oh no, you continue in the story there, Matt. But it's a good story.
Oh, we gotta hear this.
Yeah, we need to make this game. You guys have to make it for us.
Greek, I have a game for us. It's going to be called Greek Puppet Detective.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Any help that we can give you other guys, and of course we're building an API as well that's going to be available. So
it never solves the case. The Greek detective.
Steve and Matt, you guys are awesome.
You're not too bad yourself, Daniel.
71 watching.
And Mrs. Worldwide.
Well, we met Daniel like the first day that we met Brian as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you. Can I tell you the story when first met Daniel? Because we met him in London, and we'd seen the videos where he's like there at the basketball court, and he was mainly outside in his early videos, and definitely he was like one of these bigger than life guys where it's like, you gotta do this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what's he going to be like in real life? And at first, it felt like you're getting exactly the same Daniel as you do on screen as well. But what I've got to say, underneath, but underneath the surface, definitely, like, Daniel has got that passion. He's got the glint in his eye, and he's got that instinct. And and it's so good that we got to see him again in Dubai. And
I'm surprised I didn't hear him because he was in a room next to me. I didn't hear him once.
Yeah,
That's impossible.
That's because we were all tired. By the end of the day, it was like
they made sure they put Daniel in the room at the corner where nobody's next to him on the side, so they did it perfectly.
Those were long days. They were fun, but it was 10 for me. It was 10 long days, and I know Steve, you and Matt stayed after we all left to cover the World Blockchain Summit. I think it was.
Yeah, we did.
What? Yeah, I mean, geez, I was worn out after 10 days of being in.
I'm about to say it was 10 days. Was it 10 days?
Yeah, Bobby and I were there for 10 days. We got there several days before you. Yeah, we did.
But
and a lot of the things you guys did at the end of your trip are things we did before you got there. Yeah. So, like the desert tour, we did all that kind of stuff by ourselves, But
But the thing is, I mean, everybody worked hard on that trip. It was like non-stop.
But the thing is,
we gave away a lot of bags.
What's that? Oh yeah. Those bags. And here's me trying to film these bags. So this looks like I'm filming people's asses,
Yeah. So Brian said, go now, film the bags. And so we're running around like looking like crazy people. Oh, there's a bag.
What was it? 10,000? Wasn't that right? 10,000 bags, Pride, that we gave away in just a couple of hours.
Bags. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, and they all arrived on the second day, which was kind of a bit nuts.
And now there's no more Safety X.
Now the keychains that people won from us after we got back in the various giveaways, those are collector's items now.
I fixed them.
Yeah.
I cut
I saw that you fixed one. I don't know why you did that.
That is good.
Because I own 7 keychains.
Sacrilege.
I must have one here somewhere. I must have one here somewhere. If I do, I'll find it and I'll do it live. We'll
there we
sort
go.
it out.
Still in a wrapper.
There we go.
I have one left in the bag too.
Collector's
Get the
item.
scissors out.
Oh man. Try spelling my actual name. Daniel. Never fear, the Greek is here. Anastasios.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's Anastasios.
Prado
tried.
tried.
How about this?
Mrs. Worldwide
there
just
you
knocked
go.
it out of the park.
Anastasios.
It's Anastasios.
Anastasios.
The Greek A is an A.
Oh.
So Pride, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Right. So why is Greek right in the center there? Why is he right in the center?
I don't choose this. I can't control it.
I don't even know how to move them.
No, we don't need to move him.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
welcome.
Greek. Sorry.
You gotta show me how to do that older now.
Yeah, just use your mouse. Just go to the center of, in the center of anybody's, and then left click and drag over the other one you want to replace it with.
Oh, okay.
Odie, those last characters on your background, is that your face on the character?
Characters on the background?
Yeah.
Talking about the icons?
No, for you.
No, that's Star Wars.
Yeah, your Star Wars character the guy looked like you in the background.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll let me get it back.
So it was your face on the character. I'm sitting here staring at this.
Yeah. The wonderful Starbucks swashbuckler made those for me and sent those to me a couple weeks ago. She just got bored one day and she says, "Here, check these out." And I was like, "What?" And she says, "Odie Old Kenobi," and I was like, "This is cool. You rock." Of course, she does. She totally rocks. So.
Well, Ordinado, of course, when we make the movie, right? Right. When we make the movie, Cosmic Force, the movie, then we've got a star actor.
Did I hear the Greek?
He's ready.
Oh yeah, and the Greek. Yeah.
Devil Greek, make it happy Greek.
That's why I switched before for Prado, so he could go to bed happy.
OBZ, there we go. Mine was the Texas Instruments. There we go.
Yeah, they were very popular. I mean, we did documentaries about all these retro machines and that, so, but don't get me started.
The TI-99.
Are you guys planning to hit any expos to promote Cosmic Force?
Yeah, well, well, it's actually 3 years ago. 3 years ago, we did with the original Cosmic
Yeah.
Force. We were in Germany.
Germany, yeah.
And we were at Gamescom. And I think there's Gamescom in America, in California, maybe. I don't know exactly where, but I think that's the biggest Gamescom, and the second biggest in the world is in Germany. And if we could get into that, it would be good. It's going to be a bit too early for this year, so probably it's almost definite for next year. But last time we were in the retro area, so this time we'd have to be somewhere different. We'd be in the indie game area. But over a period of 4 days, there's I don't know, it's about 30 plus thousand people like come through the rooms and that, you know. And there's companies like Netflix
That's packed.
are there, all the big games. I mean, the games industry is bigger than the film industry in monetary terms, you know. So when we were there, it was absolutely unbelievable. It was awesome.
I can't even imagine how cool that was.
But one thing I can say is we'll be looking at sort of crypto related, like NFT. You know, we went a couple of years ago. Went to Decentral in Miami, and this was a big NFT and games sort of blockchain event. That one will be a good one to go to again. I'm guessing Dubai in the future would be good to go to again. And, you know, actual events that are more into the entertainment side of the blockchain, because there's a lot going on, you know, in the music industry, in the film industry, in everything, you know. So it's great that Vulcan can be part of it in a big way, you know. So this is only the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
Commodore VIC-20 Space Invaders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that was my first computer. The VIC-20 was my first computer, you know.
Those were the days, huh, Steve?
Well, you know, it shows our age.
And pride.
Huh?
You know, it helps me to appreciate how far we've come. Back in the early 80s, I would never in a million years have ventured a guess that we'd have what we have right now, that you guys could be making an incredibly cutting edge game using Unreal Engine 5 and everything that's coming with it. I've seen so many games and even movies that have been made with that. It's just unfreaking real where we're at. And I'm excited for what you guys have in the future for your game. It's going to be awesome.
I'm blessed to have grown up. Well, my uncle had an Atari 2600, so that's what I grew up.
Oh, dude,
that's like the holy grail. That is.
And man, I spent many hours on that, taking turns with my brothers. It was just heck of fun playing Mario and Luigi. It's like, oh, I died. Okay, all right, swap controllers. And
those controllers were almost bulletproof.
Contra, so many games.
Yeah, I have one of them somewhere here. Yes.
Jay Ledge says
now you can put. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That someone with Firehouse just put out a video on Kiwi Token. Okay.
I confirmed it's true.
Yeah.
I had
you spoke to her, Greek?
Kiwi spending the money.
No, she won't talk to the Greek. She's scared of the Greek. Me and her are over with. Done. Sorry. Yeah. She had her chance. She blew it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Kiwi spending the big bucks. I say he got the ad, he got the video, he got the
in Vegas,
billboard. He got Fire Hustle video. He's doing the big things.
So
nice mini desk Greek. Biz Entertainment blockchain pools. Turn your phone in landscape mode to get full screen.
Whoa!
Nice.
Nope.
Yeah. That works.
Maybe tap the screen so Poodles, perhaps just tap the screen and then look and then scroll around to the bottom right corner or upper right to see the icon with the square.
I cut my teeth on Atari. What does that mean?
Yeah, you should have used a toothbrush.
First video game console. Mine was my first one. We couldn't afford an Atari. We got the Odyssey. And most people have never heard of it because they didn't have the marketing wherewithal that Atari did, but it's called the Odyssey.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
It was made by Magnavox, and I can't remember if it came out just before the Atari or right after it, but they were in there. The Intellivision, I don't know if you guys
I've never
remember
even
that
heard
at all.
of this.
Yeah. I mean,
And then
basically,
ColecoVision came out after that. That was the big one with sports games. There were a lot of big ones back in the day.
and these are all old cartridge game machines, aren't they? You
Yeah.
know, so
Yes,
there's no
they are.
keyboard. It's just the cartridge and a little paddle board, like a paddle one as well. You know, for
The Odyssey
Pong.
had the joystick, but it also had a mini keyboard, like a touch-sensitive keyboard. You could do some basic stuff, and but it had cartridges. So we played baseball and its own version of Pong, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
But they didn't stick around very long. Atari pretty much crushed everybody.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was I thinking? I'm trying to stop myself from going and getting some retro machines and going, look at this one, because I've got them all round in the studio here. But it's amazing.
Like
these...
Tandy 1000.
Hmm?
Do you remember the Tandy 1000?
Oh yeah. Radio Shack, Caddy 1000. Yep.
That's what I had. That was my first computer.
Wow.
Yeah. That's going
Old
back.
school. Yeah, for real.
Way before my time.
Nowadays, every Atari console game, you can buy, you can go on Amazon and get a retro-looking joystick that has everything on one chip, and you can play everything and just plug it into your TV. It's just crazy what they can do now.
It's crazy, yeah.
So I'm only going to show you one computer, right? But this is what is happening now, you see. So,
Yeah, when I was a kid, Dad gave me like a controller that had like 1,000 games on it, So I was playing all these games, like, wow, this is pretty cool. I didn't even know what console it was from though, because it would have been like multiple.
there we go.
My first one was PS1.
There we go. Commodore, what is that? Commodore 64?
Oh yeah, man, that takes it back. That's a 64.
Right. So that's a 64. That's a 64, but it's a replica. It's a remake. I've got an original in the drawer behind, but on the back there, it's actually got the video port.
Yeah.
And there you go. So that's a replica, and then one more. Right. So the Amiga. Did anybody have an Amiga?
Oh, I remember the Amiga.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it there, and then it looks like a full size one, but it's actually like a real little one.
Wow.
And this is what's being produced like these days, is all these replicas. Like you say, you get all the games in just in a joystick or whatever. But it's like a museum in here, So.
So guys, what are the requirements to run Cosmic Force? If you want to play Cosmic Force, what requirements do you have to have?
Well, definitely not a Commodore 64 on a
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm going to build you one. It's going to supersede anything that they need. I promise.
Oh, you said you were going to build me one for free.
Yes.
An Xbox.
Yes, I'm building both of you. I will build both of you. You guys have seen my computer. You know what I got. I will.
Yeah, I want my picture too. Like you have yours.
On the liquid cooling system. Yeah, I'll put a GIF of you up there. No problem.
Yeah,
I want to look good too. Okay.
I tell you what, if you were local to us, if any of you were local to where we are, then we had when we set off with in the industry, as it were. We ended up building like mining machines, and so we've got like a few graphics cards that have been turned off a while ago. It's quite good because we've now converted them into rendering machines, so it comes in good for the games industry. So it's all useful stuff. But if anyone was actually here and we didn't have to put it in a box and try and post it to America or whatever, then there might have been a graphics card available for anybody, but yeah.
So the answer to the question of how can you play it, right? How could you play it? We've got a whole range of different computers, right? I'm actually doing this live stream with you guys with a computer that I got just to do some mining stuff. So the graphics cards that came with it was a few years old, wasn't the best. But when I was like playing Halo and all that stuff, like, wow, it's working, So, So we want to do it where it's like, we want to be able to have the people with the best computers have an amazing time and do some crazy stuff. But as I said before, you know, I've been designing it where just a bit down from that. That's where it's like, you know, the natural sweet spot of, all right, now it's all working, right? So playing it all in 4K, no DLSS or any of that stuff. But by the time that people get there, they'll probably be able to have that stuff or play it in 1080p if they're struggling or whatever, right? Not have it like, you know, 100 FPS and all that stuff. So we're talking a computer, you know, that's a few years old, maybe like 4 or 5 years old, could still play it. Laptops, maybe
That's
like
cool.
3 years old or something. But it's hard to tell because the graphics card and the CPU and all that stuff is different for every computer and laptop and stuff. So
Yeah.
And even with the laptops that have the CPU with a GPU built in, which is an APU, those are just weird. I've had one of those and I hated it. It was such a pain in the ass to deal with. And it had it had its own separate GPU with the CPU that had the APU in it. And I'm like, why the hell did I not notice that when I bought this? I would have bought one with a totally different CPU that was, you know, by itself. So some games that I would try to play on that when I was bored were just a pain in the butt because it was like you had to disable, and it was just a pain in the butt.
That's weird. That's
weird.
weird.
The computer that I'm using right now, it's a laptop, and it's got a 3080 board built into it. Right.
Wow.
But the one thing I can say is it doesn't run as fast as a 3080 separate
on a PC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's integrated.
Card. Yeah, because it's integrated, just doesn't run as fast. I think it's
3080 mobile runs more like 3070.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that because it's not going to have nearly as many PCIe lanes. That's true. Like my computer, my desktops that I game on, they're Republic of Gamers MOBOs, most of them right now that I have. And the throughput on these boards is just insane. It's just ridiculous. It's all PCIe 5. It's a barn burner, baby. I only go with
never felt dumber on a live stream than I do now. I
But,
have no clue.
That's okay.
It's all going over.
But to answer Pride's
I have a
question,
Dell.
So most
that's the first problem.
Games games when before they release, they have minimal specs requirement and they have like optimized specs requirement. So when the team comes out with those, which is most likely way before the game's going to be released anyway, then you can compare what specific parts that you currently have and then see if you can run it from there. Or two, you can just ask Odie, Fowler, or myself and see if you got the right build to play the game.
Yep.
What Dell do you got, man?
I have a Dell Core i5, and it says it's built for gaming. It says it's built for modern gaming.
Do you know what GPU it comes with or graphics card?
Yeah, GPU.
I don't. I gotta find out. I guess specific model. I guess to find that out.
Yeah,
I was trying to look for it now.
Say modern gaming.
You know, I was just teasing, Pride. I was just teasing. But I am going to build you in. I am going to build you in Greek some barn burner. The case for my desktop that you guys just seen. It's all tempered glass. The case itself was 70 pounds in the box.
Oh, you mean the weight, not the money?
Yeah, the weight. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know how many kgs that is, but 70 American.
70.
It was
I
old.
can't even tell if this graphics card's any good here.
35 kilograms, maybe.
Is a Radeon Pro 560 4GB graphics card any good? It's probably shit.
And Pride, you and Greek will be rocking RTX 3090s or an AMD equivalent. So,
Jealous.
See, Curtius knows I'm talking computer porn right about now.
First computer I built had an AMD K6 266 hertz processor. I built a computer when I was in high school. I don't know if you remember that AMD K6 266, but that was,
a DX,
at the time, that was the best processor you could get.
Yeah, the first computer that programmed on like PC wise was a DX66, probably very similar.
Dude.
And it's actually a 33 overclocked, so then it was a 66.
This is why I buy the newest gaming
state of the art.
So I don't have these issues.
I had a DX66. Yeah.
I did have a question regarding the game, and obviously it's going to be microtransactional based, and as you alluded yesterday, there's going to be OG NFTs, there's the alpha NFTs, and they do get certain benefits. And so, and if a new player wants to come in and join, would they feel like really behind, like very underpowered, I guess, very underpowered versus someone who has like an OG NFT or
I doubt it.
alpha NFT?
Yeah, I doubt they feel. I doubt they feel that at all, really, because by the time, most of the first gameplay is single player when we first start, right, and then we'll get multiplayer in as time goes along. So yeah. Oh, go ahead, Dad.
Oh no, I was just thinking the main benefits of the early adopters is like financial. It's more to do with the economic side of the of trading. So having that purchasing power where you can get the 35% discount or the 25% discount and then use the open market to sell, because somebody was asking in Discord, like, what happens next after the alphas? Well, there will be some betas released. There won't be as many as the alphas, and they'll be probably about 15% discount, and then there'll be another, and it'll keep going on just for a few times, running down to like what we're going to be calling like the general release, which is probably like Delta, and there may be like when I say a very small percentage in the discount, it might be like 2 or 3%. I mean, we're talking next to nothing. And the reason for still having that discount is because we're going to have the marketplace. We're going to keep it as an open marketplace, meaning external people, if they wanted to just buy and sell, they can do that. You don't need to actually be a cadet. You don't have to be in the game. But if you imagine somebody that's got like 3% discount, or if somebody that's got 35% discount, you've got that option of being able to buy something, sell it on the open market, whether it's a plot of land or a property or an actual mine or whatever it is. There's a lot of leeway there to actually make money further down the line. And one thing I'm thinking is like some of these games out there. I mean, you guys will tell me some numbers, but for example, Eve. How many players does Eve now? And I know it's been going for 20 years, Fowler, but how many players are currently active like every month on there, do you think?
Give it an average of 30,000.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, that's low. I mean, you're saying
low.
Wow. You're saying wow, that's low.
That's
They used to be at
That's what you thought you were there, but you're not made it.
Yeah,
Monthly players is saying
they're
170,000 a month.
And that's on the
that might
same
go.
server. It's only on
Yeah.
one server. This Care Bear server and then the Pew Pew only server. Everybody's on the same server.
Yeah,
Oh,
their
yeah.
their peak is around between 100 to 200,000 in a prime.
Wow.
That was their prime time, and that might have been year 10. They're now it's not they're not doing 100 to 200,000. I can tell you that right now.
So the thing is, OGs, we only have 99 OGs. We're never going to mint any more OGs. I should say that wrong, but there's only going to be 99. When it comes to the alphas, there's 2,100 or 2,100, which when you start talking about the bigger numbers of players that potentially could be for Cosmic Force over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, that's still a low number, And then when we go to beta, we could be like doing an halving, we could halve the number until we go to general release, where that'll be as many people that want to join, So definitely like early adopters now, it's a good place to be, and also you can have good influence on how the game's built. We're not going to like follow every request that everybody has. I know Kiwi got in touch. I don't know if he's watching now or he's going to be watching later, but he wanted the middle finger to be like running around causing havoc. And it's like, yeah, it's a good idea, but maybe it might be a little bit out of character for the game. But But in saying that, we're you know, we're talking to these guys. We're talking. Hey, how are you doing?
And maybe he could put that logo on his ship.
Yeah, well, one thing that we're doing, we're talking to these guys, and we're talking to Keith and Causes for Calves as well, and we're saying, well, why couldn't there be like a calf, like a cow farm on one of the colonies? You know, is it too far-fetched?
Nice.
That actually links into the NFTs and everything that the ecosystem that they're building, and why can't there be a Kiwi like farm? Because you know, and it's like, as long as it can fit into the narrative of what we're building and it isn't too strange, then why can't we work together and do things? You know, so maybe there's going to be a retail shop in there selling Vulcan t-shirts managed by the Greek. I don't know.
I mean,
like
you
it.
could.
Good plug,
I'm
Vulcan
thinking
merch
you
store.
Still could themify. I don't know if that's the word. You could themify them to fit your skin of the game. So like,
exactly.
Maybe Keith's cow farm doesn't look too alienish or too outer space looking. You could do alien cows or something, and you could have a alien Keith the farmer, and just an idea. You know, it's something to match the theme of Cosmic Force.
But yeah, there's something in it though. There's something there definitely to work alongside.
Yeah, I think that's
other creators, and that's what we want. You know, we're not
cool.
flying solo with this. We want to work with other people, definitely.
Cool. All right, what else we got, guys? We had an hour, 15 minutes. What's going on? You know how I do it.
I was told to keep you on for 3 hours.
Oh no.
Yeah, Prado did. That was the Prado directive.
Pride says if you guys continue with super chats, he will stay on as long as humanly possible, even if it angers his wife. He says if the super chats flow,
That's
he
right.
will stay
Keep
on.
the super chats coming so that you can't get dinner.
You gotta remember, it's like what, 2:00 in the morning for Matt and Steve. Where you guys at?
Yeah, it's what is it?
No. It's only one. Yeah,
One?
it's only one.
Yeah. Plus,
we were
they're
only just starting.
They're not headed to bed. They're getting ready to game. You know, look at them. They're.
Oh god. There was another question. It says, John Carter, hello, my brothers. Do you guys know if the max supply of Vulcan coins have already been minted, like XRP, or will they be minted through the years? That's a great question.
They have not been minted. Because as you rebase, that's essentially adding. It's like minting new tokens and putting them in, but it won't add to our circulating supply as long as volume stays above 20 million at the start, and we should be good.
Now, that's a question I like.
It's like 2 million, I think, not 20.
Oh my God, we need a horse racing game that you can build up and train, then race for money. Is that possible? I know you
I already have that. It's called D-Race.
No, I'm talking about that's like
they
an
already
NFT.
have it.
Within
that exact what he just
This
explained
game
is
sounds
already
like
a game.
something up the Greek's alley right there.
Yeah, I like that. In my alley. That's
Train my
alley.
horses, and then I can go bring it to the market, and let's try and win real cash.
Right.
And
They
then
have-
I'd probably
they have the
lose
game.
and
It's called
pissed off.
D-Race.
train your ships or build your ships.
I didn't hear
The
nothing.
token is
If I
called
hear it,
D-Race.
it's bad. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Every idea doesn't have to be in Cosmic Force. It can be an independent, separate game. You know?
Right. It was space horses floating in space.
Space horses.
With
No,
no
but
helmets. We can have spaceship races in the open area.
No, but you guys got the other like the Wavem Studios. What's the name of the
That's it.
That's
Raven
it.
Studios.
Yeah.
We're a film company also. You
Yeah.
know, so we've done a lot of documentaries and
They
narrative.
did a good
films.
job putting the Greek there. And
But you got like the gaming launch pad too, right? With the SDK.
Yeah. I can talk a little bit about that and what that
Yeah.
means to other creators if you want.
Yeah, spit some bars, Dad.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So, as part of like putting Cosmic Force together, we wanted to give back to the community also. So we needed to build an API. So this is an application like layer that you can actually then communicate with the blockchain and communicate to Unreal Engine and possibly other like Unity and other games development kits. And so because we needed to build it anyway, it sort of evolved into, well, let's build it so the community can use it, and so we're building what is being called the Vulcan gaming portal, and this will give you the ability, if you're creating a game, so say for example you're creating the horse racing game, and okay, let me just rewind 1 second. So in there, you're going to be able to validate like wallets and be able to connect. People will be able to connect the wallet. You'll be able to like mint NFTs. You'll be able to mint like just normal tokens. You'll be able to create leaderboards. Also do like play to earn mechanics, and some of that mechanics could be that you've got like 3 or 4 people that are waging on a race. So imagine 3 or 4 horses, and they all put some money in, and then the race takes place, and you know, within your game you create the mechanics of which horse is going to win, all that kind of stuff, and then the winning horse takes the cut of all the money, less some money that goes into the bank, which is the game treasury, you know. So we're going to create all them sort of tools, including a marketplace that other game developers can use to then develop and put their game out. So we're actually quite excited about this. Now, the release of that is going to be a little bit after we release, and we're using ourselves as the beta testers. We're going to be the guinea pigs, sort of testing all this lot. But when it's fit for purpose, then we'll be releasing it, and we'll be training some other people up through Vulcan, because they're going to be taking a good handle on this, you know. So Uxie Labs, that, you know, we're going to give quite a lot of rights to them, so they're able to like create a website and brand all this, and brand it as part of the Vulcan empire that's being built, and this way it's about getting as many games, as much utility as possible on Vulcan, which can only be good for everybody. So that, you know, that's a bit of detail there.
Now, do you set people, like, say, example, if I wanted to create a game, do you have you have a team of developers that will be able to do this for me?
Yeah, well, this is the problem right now, you know. So if we started to get approached by lots of companies and people that wanted us to help them develop their game, we'd say we haven't got enough time because we need to develop our own game. So what we're going to do as part of the process is you know, like talking with Vulcan, we'll definitely get together some technical people that'll be then trained up on how to use this API to then help other people. So at the point that it is released, there will be a team of people available to help as well. But in saying that, you know, there's going to be some early adopters that we need also to trial, you know, some like beta testers that we need to actually try it, and then people will be talking directly with them, you know. So I'm not saying that we can't help, you know, and it's going to be probably in a few weeks' time that we're in a place where we can start doing that. But I know ultimately there will be a team of people that will be there to help on board these games and get people going. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
So get the ideas going.
Yeah, I got my idea.
Nice.
And then we have a game for Greek. In the game, we could have Greek hotel and casino, and Greek AI clones as a dealer and host.
I like it.
I like it.
That was me in a former life. I was a dealer and a casino host, so I've done it all.
Ah, you know it all there. So
This was
what do you guys think about AI, by the way?
Taking over. It's taking
It's
over.
how Skynet begins. Just
Is
saying.
it a good thing to have in games, though? You know, like.
I think it'll be pretty fun to have in games. Just having more realistic, having realistic models alone, like textures and people that look more real. Because I know that helps it as far as the graphical power. But as far as the coding, where you interact with that NPC, a virtual character, I think that'll be pretty fun to see, where similar to how people already interact with Chat GPT, and you have a character that you can say, hey man, back me up, I need your help, taking out these bad guys in another solar system, for example, in Cosmic Force, and maybe they can better help you, follow you along, maybe give you some items, or you give it some items, they can better
maybe beat
utilize
the level
those
for
upgrades.
you. If you're the Greek, you need that
AI
to beat the level.
Obviously, it's going to be a lot easier now if the AI can better assist you, but that'll, in a way, make it more add different dimensions to how you play with the game and interact with it. I think.
Have you seen
last week?
Oh, sorry. Have you seen like this video came out a few years ago actually, where a guy was basically getting like the chat GPT, but he was speaking in the microphone on a game where the game was like literally just on the street walking around, see like a hot dog vendor, and he was like, all right, I'm going to talk to this guy, which is an NPC. And then the NPC would actually reply a full conversation. And I was like, what? And then he was like, all right, I'm just going to talk to this lady. And it was like everything was just happening live. I was like, this is insane. So that's a few years ago.
Yeah.
I just had a crazy idea. I can see it happening in the future. If this becomes a thing, like, have you guys watched the movie Ex Machina?
Yeah.
And if virtual reality, if virtual reality becomes a thing, and I mean, doesn't even need to be virtual reality, but if people are interacting with AIs in a game and you can't tell that that's a human being, it's gonna be like
I can see
that movie Ex Machina where the guy falls in love with the robot.
Yeah, well, exactly. Right now. That's what I was saying. I'm saying
he doesn't know, right?
I can see people actually having like virtual friends they talk to you all day, like people that's single, lonely. You can have a person you just talk to, like a.
It's like the Greek's life right there.
That's why the Turing test was.
We can buy a Greek wife to talk to.
Yeah, I have arguments with ChatGPT. You know, I'm like just sitting there. I'm like, that's stupid, and he's like, no, you're stupid. And then we talk back and forth. You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's all types of stuff you can do with that.
That was my coworkers last week. They were having like this crazy arguments and trying to prove the system. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous, you guys.
They just had a movie with this guy. He got a new phone, and he was talking to his phone, and he asked his phone to order him dinner, and the phone asked him what he would like for dinner, and then he replied, "Oh, he wants noodles or something." And the phone told him, "You've ordered that 3 times this week. Why don't you try something different?" And he had
okay.
You guys know the movie I'm talking about?
I know the movie. He falls in love with his phone. I forget the name of the movie.
Yeah.
He falls in love with his phone.
Was like
her. That's right.
Like Walking Phoenix.
Yeah, there's one with Joaquin Phoenix, and then there was a Netflix one with what's his face.
It's called
definitely
Her.
On Netflix.
With Bumper from. It's called Her. With Bumper from.
It says the movie's called Her.
Listen, man, Blade Runner figured out a way around that. Blade Runner found a way around that. All right, they had a test so they could pick out the difference between the robots and the actual humans. So there's a way. Don't worry if the AI take over. There's a way to figure it out.
Yeah. What is it? Do sheep dream or something like that? Is it something like that?
Yeah, it's called the Turing test or something. I think they were called.
But they had the Turing test in Ex Machina as well, and the guy was like, "Wait, spoilers. Not going to talk about it."
But a spoiler is not on that Cosmic Force. We're definitely invested into the AI side of things, you know. So be prepared on that one.
Now, will you be able to talk to him among each other in the game?
Eventually, yes. You know. So here's the thing. Because of wanting to get speed to market, you know, we don't want to try and be multiplayer too quick. So we're going to be single player against leaderboards, and if you're in the top 3 of the leaderboard, it may be a daily or a monthly leaderboard, then you're going to get rewards for that. Now, we said on the AMA, like one idea that we're going to do like these flash events where there's going to be a mission that comes up, and it'll be like, right, the mission starts in 30 minutes, and you've got to go to the Olding room where you'll be with like you know, you won't actually see the other players. There may be other like automated AI players in there, but everybody will start the mission at the same time, and then the leaderboard will get filled within like the 30 minutes, so, and then we'll send the trigger for that into the social media, into Discord, to say, right, it's happening now, bang. So this is the sort of way that we can get players to play together, but not simultaneously together. And then later there's going to be these flash groups that go out.
The squad, the squad missions.
The squad, that's it. The flash. I'm calling it a flash squad, but yeah, you can talk more about that if you want, Matt.
No, well, yeah, we thought, well, it's pretty cool. Got like Left 4 Dead and all this other stuff, and you see all this cool gameplay of people going around, and there was a game. There's a game where it's like you're like inside somewhere, and you're in a squad of 4 people. I forgot what the game was called, but it was like you're against some zombies or something. Anyway, it looks so cool. I thought, okay, that'll be the next step then, because 3 other people on a server is not as bad as getting like hundreds, playing this game, or thousands eventually. So yeah, squad missions that you can go and do missions, and and have some game modes where you can like defend the base, from whatever creatures might come up and come along, a bit like Starship Troopers,
Yeah, we
Stuff
like
like
that
that.
one, don't we?
Rico's Roughnecks.
How about,
know that reference.
How about just making like a plain lobby, like just to hang out, interact with, like, if I'm talking stories with Pride, Following, Greek, or Aldinado, whoever, we'll just make a lobby and we're just standing around doing nothing, talking stories.
Yeah. We're going to make the mess room. We're going to make the mess room. It's going to have like arcade machines in there. We maybe give a bit of retro in there, and and then all other things that you can do. But the main thing it's going to be there for is for literally hanging out with your mates, or it's like a meeting room, isn't it? So
will I be able to buy a
Social
beer?
room, nice.
Would I be able to buy a beer with some CFX?
would you be able to buy where in the mess room?
Yeah, buy a beer. Yeah.
Oh, buy a beer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What, send like
And
an
be able
Amazon
to-
order.
And be
I'm gonna
able, Steve, to use your avatar in the game, in that lounge, to go buy your virtual drink, and then walk over to that virtual arcade and play the original Cosmic Force.
Yeah.
Vulcan
That would be
soda,
cool.
man.
Wow.
Vulcan beer.
I'm gonna stream myself
your
playing so
avatar.
everybody can see how bad I am, and they can just feel sorry for me the whole time. They're gonna be like,
But,
"He's so bad."
like for every beer that you have, your skill level will go down by 1. So
Yeah,
we've got-
like
Yeah.
I only need
Yeah,
one beer, and
zero.
it goes down by 10, as you guys saw.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go to the mess room to detox.
But at least in the virtual world, like Greek, your phone won't go flying across a
boat,
a yacht.
The boat. Yeah.
How many
You
times
were
did my phone go
wasted.
flying?
Oh, not too
Are
many.
you gonna? Is
Okay.
Greek gonna wear shorts on the ship or what?
Oh God, here it comes. I knew that was
Oh,
coming.
Everybody was wearing shorts, but only the Greek was wearing shorts.
I know, right? Pride never wearing shorts.
I think
And
Prado
we're
was
not getting any
jealous.
flack
'Cause
for it.
Prado was so jealous. Like, I was going up the stairs on the yacht, and he's like filming behind me, and he's like, "Look at Greek's calves," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's right."
It was
That was
100 and
great.
something degrees outside. I don't know why
106
Prado
degrees, and they're wearing pants.
and he was
And
wearing.
I'm the
pants and
weirdo
a
wearing shorts.
dress-up shirt. Yeah, he was. I brought nice clothes for the yacht night, and then it was like, nah, it ain't getting any cooler outside. I am not dressing up. It was not worth it. Yeah.
Where's Matt? Not seen him for a while. Matt, crypto lead.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
He retired. He retired from Vulcan.
Yeah. He retired.
he's taking a
really,
break
didn't
from making videos.
he? Yeah.
Oh, right.
Now, that's all I know.
Well, he was funny. He was really funny.
Like crazy good dude. Like, I mean, we actually love Matt, and obviously he's a fellow Brit as well. So that's all I can say. It's a damn shame. We want him back in a good way. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, love his funny character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Realistically
guys.
funny.
I guess it's time to wrap it up. Any guys got any last words or anything you want to talk about or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do
Quick
cheap
Seifu
plug.
stuff.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, quick
Go ahead.
Seifu stuff. Vote. If you haven't voted, go vote for the side token we're doing. You can pick different options. That's about it for now on the Seifu side. Oh yeah, I got invited to, not invited, I kind of invited myself, but Pillars is having a poker event, and different crypto communities can play poker, and the winner of the poker tournament gets a bunch of their coins bought, and then there's NFTs for sale to be able to watch and communicate during the live stream. So those will be going up. I am going to be representing Seifu during this Pillars poker tournament, and if I win, we burn Seifu. So the Greek can help burn some Seifu here, so, or it would just buy Seifu, and then we can choose what to do with it as the treasury.
Nice.
What you got, Odie?
I just do my own cheap plug for my live stream on Tuesdays, each Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I call it Vulcan Veracity, and I do take folks from the audience. So if you decide to join my live stream every week, I can bring people in from the audience. If you've ever wanted to be on and be on this side of the camera, that's your chance to do it, and we have a good time. We have a really good time. Love to have some more audience participation. And for those that have asked recently, I did get my marching orders for American Ninja Warrior, the show, and I'm going to be on set March 29th through April 3rd, competing for the $1 million prize. So, wish me
$1
luck.
million.
The Vulcan blockchain.
Million.
Yeah,
$1
$1
million.
$1 million.
He failed to mention the $1 million.
Yeah, where's this? Hold on.
$1 million.
That's just in my pocket, man. Yeah, it's always
Million.
What
Only-
town?
Yeah, there's.
What city?
I'm going to be in Los Angeles in Universal Studios Hollywood. So
Wow.
yeah,
We've
it's always
loved
been a
it.
$1 million prize. There's only one prize for the whole show. So they're going to actually take seasons 15 and 16 back to back this year. They're starting in 2-3 weeks with 15. I'm going to be in 16, so I'm actually not going to be in the next season that's aired. We actually don't know yet what the air dates will be, so it could be 6 months to a year from now before we even get to see what I do.
So you can't tell us anything for that long?
Yeah, and he
That's
might be a
zero.
secret millionaire.
That's the part that sucks.
Okay. Don't you have to climb Mount Midoriyama to get the million?
Yeah.
Right.
To
And
get
only how many
to
people have
the
done
$1 million, you have to first make it to Mount Midoriyama, which in
which
14
is hard.
seasons, only 3 people out of the well over 10,000 people that have attempted the course have ever made it to the end.
Wow.
Almost every season, nobody gets to Mount Midoriyama, which is the 4th and final stage of the finals. That's how freaking hard it is.
Didn't the one year there was 2 people who made it, and then the one
yeah,
guy
and that was the first
like,
time. Yeah.
The one guy's like, I don't get a prize, and he completed
Yeah,
it too.
he got screwed, and the whole community just went ape stuff because they had one guy who made it first, and then the other guy who got to the finals made it 4 seconds faster, and so he got the $1 million, and the guy who made it to the top first got nothing. So they changed the rules all the seasons after that. It's if more than one qualifies and gets to the end, then they all split it. But that hasn't yet happened because only one other guy has made it since then. But he's in jail. So.
But 1 million in fiat though, in fiat money, traceable fiat money. Come on, man.
Yes, it is. So 600,000 after taxes, roughly.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Wow, that
Pennies.
much.
all right. Shane,
Odie,
what do you say?
Odie, I need a gaming PC. If you
Yeah. Don't change your phone number, Odie. Don't change your phone number.
Okay.
Odie.
Don't forget about us small people when you win,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
You got it. Anything for you, baby.
Send me a couple super chats. Odie. So, all right, Fowler, what you got, buddy?
All right. Sunday is game day. It's not game night. We changed the game day. It's 3 p.m. Eastern. Should be me and Curtius. We're probably gonna play.
You changed the
I can
time.
join you now.
Oh, you can join? Oh, so now we got
Yeah.
we got Curtius and
Nice.
Odie.
What game
That's
you
gonna
playing?
be- We're probably gonna play Apex Legends. It's something free. Always play at the same time, and it shouldn't be too computer.
I could do the
juicy.
commentary.
Are you gonna do content? All right, get on there. I got one. That's the last slide. You only put like 4 people on there, but
Well,
yeah.
Apex Legends is a
That would
three-person
be
game.
bomb.
You can only play 3 people at a time.
that's good because I can't play nothing.
No, it's because of the collab cam. The collab cam only holds four people because it's not Streamlabs or Melon app, so it's got collab cam.
Ooh. Send me a link. I want to see if my computer will help me. See if I can play with my computer.
And will you be able to play
watch
Cosmic
as well?
Force on like a console system, like PlayStation or Xbox, or is that not going to be?
That is something for the future. Like right now, it's a bit of a closed shop. The actual design studios that are allowed to build on PlayStation and Xbox, there's a limited number of them. But I believe that's going to change in the future. You know, so at some point we will be able to port over to it. There's no technical reason why we couldn't do that. It's more of a red tape reason at the moment.
Yep, it's just the computer.
I gotta give a shout out to JustWill219. Here's my son. He just hit 100.
I was about to say, isn't that your son?
Yeah, that's William.
Listen, he just hit 100 subscribers on his YouTube channel today. So
give him a round of applause.
Nice.
So he's at JustWill219 on YouTube. If you guys want to give him a follow.
Yeah.
I remember my first 100. I had to beg my friends. I'm like, please.
Right.
Please. Somebody.
Wave M Studios, any last words? Any last comments?
Well, I'm just glad, you know, we wanted to do the official Vulcan AMA, you know, out of, you know, just making sure we do it. Yeah. Respect, yeah. And also because we said that's what we're going to do, you know. And then after that, we said, well, we're going to get on your live stream. So here we are.
We've
done it. And,
appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're just glad that, you know, we're glad that we can be part of stuff more than just making something and be like, you know, goblin mode and then come out once in a while and give an announcement, because we don't want to be like we don't want to just be some mysterious company. We're also glad that our faces are here. We're also glad that we've met many of you guys, because, you know, it's a rare thing to have, you know, and we don't want to be some mysterious, you know, name behind the black screen, you know.
Cool.
And you know, I've got to say, it's great that we've met some of you. I mean, we met you in person, Pride, and that, you know, and it's really good. Even like through the screen, like we're building good friendships, you know, with you know, and yeah, I'd like to go to Hawaii sometime, and you know, there's a few cool places that people live, you know, and obviously anybody wants to come over to the Canary Islands, all that kind of stuff. It's like it's pretty cool that we live in all different places
as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to Seattle, man. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. And I just got to say, you know, the work that you guys have been doing, like week in, week out, and we had the excuse that we were waiting for the AMA and all that lot, but now we'll be around a lot more. So thanks for the work that you guys have been doing.
Okay,
awesome.
Curtis, what you got, buddy?
Tomorrow, same time again, guys. I have my Saturday, Scorching Saturdays live stream, and yeah, well, everyone on the panel here is invited. We'll talk and chat, and
let's do it at 3 p.m.
It'll be at 12 p.m. EST.
Ooh.
So.
12.
Yeah, check the schedule.
EST.
I'm free
tomorrow morning.
Lunchtime. Wait. Same time as last week, pretty much. I forgot what. I'll schedule it tonight.
You changed it last week, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So I'm
because it was 3 p.m. EST, slot. Right? Originally.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, if it's 12 p.m. EST, I can join for a while.
Nice.
I'll be there.
Awesome.
I got nothing else to do.
Of course, I'll be there.
We'll talk computers, Greek. You'll fit right in.
Yeah. Look what they taught me last time. So after Curtius' stream, Odie's like, dude, you need to learn OBS. And look what they turned me into. I'm a pro now. I got a desk.
Yeah,
I love this. I love this.
All I had to do is show you my desk, and then you just went nuts. It looks good.
Well,
yeah, you need to get papers and shuffle your papers.
OBS.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, Tales from a G?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm just checking in. I had to come support the channel, man. Y'all look amazing on it. You guys look amazing. Everybody look amazing, man.
Up, Tails. You too, brother.
Tail.
What's up, man?
We just about to wrap up. You got any words for the Vulcan community?
Man, listen, you did that to put me on blast, man, so I can make you laugh, didn't you?
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. You know, we all should be very excited. You know, about a month and a half away from launching on the blockchain. Like I said, for all the people in the chat, new people, you know, this is the best blockchain to be a part of. You know, who would have thought a year from now we'll be the solution to staking in decentralized space. So, you know, for all of us to be a part of this, you got to remember, 1 year ago, people didn't believe in SafeFu and what we was doing. Now look at, we got the whole world attention. So how exciting is that to be a part of day one, of OG, and an investor, part of a solution to crypto.
Right.
Crazy.
Speechless.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poodles, what you got, buddy?
Hey, I'd just like to say that all the people that were so excited and so pumped up during the high prices of SafeFu and then complained when it's down, you guys need to realize now is an awesome time to be jumping in to sacrificing your Ethereum for Vulcan, for dollar cost averaging your bags of SafeFu. And then like in a few months from now, you're going to say, oh, I wish I would have bought when everyone was flooding the project and everyone was talking down about it. You're going to be not so happy that you didn't invest at the bottom of the market. So we're in the bottom of the market now. People say, oh, well, Bitcoin just hit, 25 and that's it for the year. You guys are wrong, man. Mark my words. Come back to this video in a year from now and look at the price of Bitcoin a year from now. And Bitcoin, is the godfather of all cryptos. It's an ocean, it's a sea, and they flow and they go up and they go down. And right now we're at the bottom of the market, guys. You use some common sense and don't get caught buying SafeFu when it's at $3, $4, $50, $100. It's under $1 right now, and you guys are being so
Here's one right here. Look at his comments.
Be more positive about the bottom of the market. This is the exciting time to be jumping in, to be sacrificing your tokens, to dollar cost average your bags, guys. I don't need to say anything else, guys, man. Yeah. Team up, make the dream work. Follow everybody's channel on here and spread the positivity, man, because we don't need that negative Nancy stuff. And it's a great time to jump into the crypto space, in my opinion.
Hey Poodles. Hey, yes, man, sir. Listen. I've been telling everybody, man, on the videos and online on Twitter, man. Listen, I got some exciting news about to make you smile right now. It's a new sheriff in town. Guess who it is? It's Brian Legend and that Vulcan blockchain. With that God of fire coming out that Vulcan volcano every 15 minutes with them rebases. So you know what? It's a new sheriff in town. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, they got to move over. We coming. So if you didn't get in, it's gonna be your loss. Here we come.
Man, you make me pumped all the time when you talk.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
Especially your live streams where it's just you. You don't even interact with the comments. You just go at it and you tell us how it is. I'm like, I love it.
Hey, listen. I told the whole world, man, the great thing about it, if y'all can remember back last year, March, when we saw this crazy APY and everybody said it's not sustainable, how it's going to work. Well, guess what? We believed in SafeFu more than anything around us when people said it wouldn't work and people said we crazy. So what? We got a chance to watch everything didn't last, and we were the last man standing. So, to be here now, I know all of us are day one people, but to be here now, man, it's so amazing because you know what? The whole world said we couldn't do it. And guess what? We did it. So now it's the time for people that from afar looking. So now it's time for people from afar to look and say, look, we here now, baby, and we ain't going no way. We ain't going no way.
Sweet.
All right. This is a person named Bunzo who forgot to, I guess, sacrifice his SafeFu for Vulcan.
Yeah. Must have walked away in like somewhere in July or something because
he says, what happened to Seifu? Seifu X, I have a ton of Seifu that is now worthless. He's moved into a new project. What is happening?
This is
It's
why
definitely
you
not
pay
worthless,
attention to
so-
your project.
Well, hey, Pride, I can tell him what happened. I can tell him what happened. He saw your video. He saw everybody else's video that was on this screen in this panel and didn't believe it. Because this was what happened when you see people out there and you don't believe in what we selling. This is what happened. They didn't believe in the vision. So some people part of the process, they're not part of the plan.
Listen,
Simple and plain.
If you missed the sacrifice date, you have no one to blame but yourself. And I don't mean to say that in a negative way to you, but if you know that there's things that are moving along with Seifu and how revolutionary this whole system is, you need to be in the Discord. You need to be on top of following the YouTubers that are telling you what's going on with the project that you invested all that Seifu in, that you're now calling worthless, that I take to heart because I'm in top 50 holders of Seifu. So what are you're saying that my bag is worthless? It's not worthless, bro. And number two, it's honestly your own fault that you missed the sacrifice, because I was in the hospital on sacrifice day getting a major surgery, talking to the Greek DeFi guru, helping me sacrifice my tokens from a hospital bed. So what's your excuse that you missed the sacrifice?
He was
you
so
can only
worried
blame
too. He's
yourself,
like,
brother.
I'm about to go in for this procedure. Should I wait? Should I wait?
Right?
I'm like,
yeah, this is a
well,
fact,
I
man.
don't know what
So
I'm gonna do.
if you
I
miss
said,
the
I'm going
sacrifice,
now.
you have no one to blame but yourself, because they talked about it in the Discord for a very long time. They talked about it on YouTube for a very long time. So you can't be bringing your FUD and your drama to this community because of something that you did to yourself.
Yeah,
the only one you can blame is yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Guys.
This is not a rug pull. It's I think that's kind of crazy when folks, it's hard to keep up with crypto sometimes because there's a lot of information and it moves at the speed of light. You go away for a couple days and you come back and you're like, oh crap, now I got to catch up. But it's your money. So if you want to, it's how you treat it. If you want to be serious about your money, then you need to make sure you stay abreast of the information as often as possible. And if you're going to go willy-nilly and walk away for a couple of months, that's on you.
Yeah, and be careful saying that a token is worthless. It's worthless to you. You could send them to me. I'll take them. I'll take each and every one of your Seifu because I love Seifu. I love it with all of my heart and soul. I love Vulcan. I love it with all of my heart and soul. And I believe in both of these projects and the future that is to come with these projects. So be careful where you FUD, because you and don't take it as, oh, they're blocking us for speaking how we feel. No, we're blocking you and we're kicking you out because you're talking bad about a project that we love dearly. And we don't need that shit no more. We've been through the roller coasters. We've been through the loop-de-loops, and nobody can tell us anything negative and not feel something towards that because of how we feel about a project that we know is going to be successful. So hold on to this is my advice to you. Hold on to your Seifu tokens, buy more, and sacrifice some Ethereum right now and get some Vulcan. That's the best advice I could give you. And it's not financial advice. It's just what I would say to my cousin, to my neighbor, to my friend in your situation.
You have a lot of reading to do if you take this to catch up. If you've been gone that long and honestly do not know what's going on, you have a shit ton of YouTube videos to watch from all of us, and a lot of reading to do, my friend. Because you're way behind.
I think that guy just brought me back. I think I'm gonna make a motivational Seifu Vulcan YouTube video possibly tomorrow because you sparked a little energy in me.
It said, 7C says Poodles just turned into a pit bull.
He's back. Yeah, Poodles is back. I may have banned that guy. I don't know.
I don't know, man. But we don't need that. We've already been through all that. We don't need none of that, man.
I'm admitting to it. I actually banned him from.
You did.
Channel.
Did anybody see
the comments? It was kind of obvious.
I'm gonna say, did anybody see Did anybody see Kiwi's billboard?
Yes.
He's been talking about it there, and I was trying to think, is it for real? I mean, you know, it looks real. It looks absolutely awesome. But yeah, Kiwi, what a thing to do.
Hey, so
Yeah, they had a drone video and everything, so it's pretty real.
Very cool.
He said it was pretty
Hop into
sketchy
the
to
Kiwi
do that as
Discord,
well,
find out what it's
illegally.
about. Everyone that's investing in these projects, you guys need to stay informed and on top of your project. Get into the Discords. Get into multiple Discords. Get into the Greeks Discord. Get into Prado's Discord. Get into the Seifu Discord. Get into the Vulcan Discord. That's where you're going to stay on top of your investments. You can't just let your investment, I'm going to invest in this and forget about it. And then when I see Bitcoin doing something, I'm going to check up on my other investments. Stay on top of your investments, people.
You got to think like how
you had
many
real
people.
Microsoft. If you had real anything in the real world, real Apple stock, real Microsoft, real everything, you cannot tell me for real that you would not be checking the stock exchange reports all day, every day. You'd be on that like a freaking hawk because your money's in it. Why do you treat crypto like that? I liken that to the difference between scooter riders and motorcycle riders. I'm a huge motorcycle rider. You put on the full protective gear, right? But scooters riders, they just put on the helmet and then they go out there willy-nilly. That's the way that I look at it. If you want to be protected, take it seriously.
Oh, there it is.
There's a Kiwi board.
Yeah, that's the one in Vegas.
By the MGM Grand, right? Yeah, that's by the MGM.
Kiwi,
Yeah,
that is
right
absolutely awesome.
And then he's got one outside of SpaceX, California.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Very cool.
I like how the Kiwi's like
super crazy.
The Kiwi's like on his butt.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's right on the ass.
Yeah, they had to stop him from using the middle finger, so he's like, "How can I make Kiwi cool?" So put it on an ass.
Yeah, nice one.
That's so Kiwi. I love it.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for the live stream. Thanks, Tales for G, for coming in at the last minute, giving us some wisdom.
Hey, man, listen. I promise you, next time you got me the whole time, man. I promise next time I'm gonna keep y'all entertained. The next time, I'm entertained the whole time.
Are you not entertained?
Every Friday at 7 p.m. it goes down.
Hey, man, listen. I want to say this before we go, man. I love you guys, man. I'm so proud to be a part of this family, man. I love just seeing y'all what y'all do every time, man. I'm always watching from afar. Y'all are some amazing brothers, man. Whether I met y'all in crypto or any part of the world, man. So I love you guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you, G. Peace out.
End the stream.
Yeah, thank you very much.
VulcanMerchStore.com. Get your